Print and social media are full of news about young achievers. 30 unicorn founders under 30, 40 CXOs under 40, and so on. Many in their 20s want to become young achievers, leaders, but they are clueless. If you look at CEOs, they all have started their career just like you, but they did few things differently. And if I have to pick few things which are common among them, then here are the top 5 ones. So watch my video until the end, where I am going to share 5 pieces of advice which you learn, apply, repeat daily, make habitual, and embed so deeply into your muscle memory that others can see that you are exhibiting these traits. And if you have not already liked and subscribed to my channel, then please do it. Also watch my other video, develop 3 non-technical skills in the age of ChatGPT, AI and ML to flourish. First, hunger for work. I have seen many professionals who are fixated about the type of work on which they want to work upon. And if any task is given outside that work area, they show reluctance. They make it clear that they are hired to do a specific task, and they do so because they want to build career around that area. But this approach is wrong. Initial years, you should fill your clean slate with all type of experiences. It is good that you have a strong desire to work in a particular area, but you should also show flexibility to work on other areas if they are asked for. Everything will add to knowledge and learning, and you will be surprised to know that you will get opportunities to collaborate with various mentors and learn multiple best practices. Even if you have to work for longer hours, the desire of learning will make it enjoyable, and by doing so, slowly you will learn to work smartly later in your career. In the initial years of my career, while working in Siemens, my manager has asked me and few others to help his peer in preparing a tender for Government of India. For software engineers, tender preparation is a new experience. Everyone completed their task and left home, but I stayed back as I could see manager's peer was struggling to collate all the information into a single document. It was a pre-digital era. He was worried about how to get spiral binding done as the submission deadline was next morning 10 a.m. I assisted him and guided him through all obstacles, and this gesture of mine received praise from the senior management. Second, help your manager. Do you ask your manager how can you assist them? Many of them never consider asking this question, and some of them don't ask because they feel they are already overloaded and any additional work will worsen the situation. While many are busy in executing their own tasks, a select few are also thinking about the tasks which are lying on their manager's plate, which is not getting finished, and manager is under stress from their management. Such select few extend their help to the manager. Manager might initially say no, but if you make it a habit of extending your help and asking for help, manager might start offloading some of their work. You are going to work on some interesting project. You are going to interact more closely with your manager. You will develop a good bonding with your manager, and you can also have to interact with various other stakeholders, and you are going to get visibility. 4 months into my first job, I was asked to accompany my manager to Mumbai on a business trip to install our product and ensure that all client applications ran smoothly over it. I had barely understood the product code. The applications started showing multiple bugs in our product, and my tech-savvy manager began fixing them, and I started to feel helpless that I could be of less help to him. But I could see that my manager was getting distracted because clients were asking frequent update and frequent questions. I came forward and started interacting with clients and started giving them all the answers which they were looking for, and thus shielded my manager so that he could focus fully on bug fixing. On return, this effort of mine was praised in the company. Third, your intrinsic values. Needless to say, people start forming opinion about you with every interaction. Your warm handshake, energy, enthusiasm, smile, honesty, punctuality, integrity, and so on all will contribute to this. Showing up half asleep or late, looking bored or disinterested in meeting will form a negative perception about you. Once you are having such a strong intrinsic value, it is going to boost your self-confidence and courage. While working in San Francisco Bay Area, I got a new role of program management and we have to make a critical release to a customer. GM called for a meeting. I was sitting among all senior leaders and they were unsure about the release because the test report says there are some critical issues. GM asked my input and I said we should go ahead with the release because such bugs have come in the past and they are all related to test setup idiosyncrasies. He checked my self-confidence and I replied, I will bet my badge. It means I will quit if proven wrong. GM smiled and gave a go-ahead for the release and later on, those bugs were found to be non-critical. Fourth, don't say no to risk and difficulties. I have seen many professionals, they decline the task if they think they are not able to do it or they find it risky or challenging. Understand whatever you learn today, one day you did not know it, but you learned it. So you should communicate that I do not fully understand, but seeking the right help and support and an opportunity to learn and tackle. Remember, you are not alone. You are part of a team or a company and you are going to get all the support what you want. So take a plunge. And fifth, storytelling skills. When I was in my 20s, storytelling skills was of not that much importance than what it is now. It is because our attention span has reduced. Humans used to have a larger attention span, but now it has reduced to 7 seconds, even less than goldfish, which is having 9 seconds. Unless you make your story engaging, you will lose audience and you are not going to get desired result. Your audience could be clients, management, stakeholders, and colleagues. So hone your presentation skills and deliver it in a storytelling manner. These habits enabled me to become the head of a company at the age of 37, and these 5 pieces of advice will certainly help you to become young achievers. I hope you like this video. You like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.